Hey, assistant coach, how are you guys doing? It's me, CaniSports, and welcome to a special episode of the Sprint to Glory. We have created the Beneleague. Now, some of you guys might be like, hey, Johnny, what are you talking about, dude? What's the Beneleague? Well, Beneleague is something that Belgium and Netherlands is currently planning. They are thinking about merging the Dutch league and also the Belgian league into one to have a more competitive setup for both of their countries and bring out possibly better players for the future and get more notoriety due to bringing in more big teams. As you can see, we have put all those teams into the Eredivisie right now. Teams like Ghent and also Genk and other teams like Anderlecht and such have now been added into the Dutch league, into the Eredivisie. So we have technically created the Beneleague right now, and I'm extremely excited to tell you that today's Sprint to Glory is going to be us going ahead and finding the best Belgian and Dutch talents, and it's going to be from season 1 until the last season. You're going to see all the progress, all the transfers, all the goal scorers, all the mishaps and issues, everything in one episode. That is what the Sprint to Glory is about. So guys, in today's epi, we are going to go ahead and choose the worst team in this league that used to be successful, Twente. I am going to take over Twente here. They are currently up there with 8 million in terms of transfer budget and the only 2.5-star team in the Beneleague as we have set it up. The Sprint to Glory works in a way in which we are only allowed to sign players that are 23 or under at the beginning of the first season. That is where they have to be 23 and or under. Later on, they can obviously be older, but that is the main rule. We're allowed to sign players from Belgium and Netherlands, and we're allowed to sign players from the Belgian league and the Dutch league, because obviously we now have the Beneleague. We're going to be having both of those teams available to us. Anything else? Too much talking, man. I need some air. That was too much. Anything else? Oh yeah, free agents and youth academy is also available to us in this Sprint to Glory. Let's get this going. If you guys enjoy this Sprint to Glory, as you always seem to do, I love the support on these. Make sure to hit that like button, subscribe if you are new, and enjoy the madness from season 1 to 5, 6, 7. Who knows how far this will take us. I know these videos are long, so make sure to enjoy them piece by piece if you need to. You don't have to watch it all in one day. I know these are long, but this is why they take longer to record as well. It takes me a couple of days to get this done. So let's start it off right now. Twente, here we go. The first season begins with 2.4 million possibly in the transfer in the preseason tournament. I'm going to use the worst one to potentially win it. So 2.2 million is what we have in there. We have 9 million euros to spend, which is a good amount that we can definitely use to improve this team immediately. And if we look at our team here, instead of looking at it like that, let's go into the squad hub and check out the youngest players in this team, see which ones are going to be usable to us and which ones are not going to be usable. So we do obviously have a lot of very talented players in these leagues. We are looking at Pieri here, who's only 19 years old, 67 rated. Oosterwolde here, 19 and 66 rated. But then there's not too much left there in terms of getting hyped about it. We have Ilic, who looks all right. We have Romerato, who looks very good. We have Danilo here with the 69 rating, Issa with the 66. But overall, the highest rated player in the team is, in fact, the goalkeeper, Drummel, who is 23 years old. So very much usable for this Sprint to Glory. Very excited about it. But then we also have the older players with the likes of Brahma, Narzing, Dumic. We have, actually, we only have around 3 players that are above the age of 25. So Twente already quite a young team. And I love that. So we will definitely have a lot of growth throughout the entirety of this series. Even in the first season, lots of players should be going up in their stats. And if we do it right, we might have a chance of getting these players with new potentials in the new season, changing dynamic potential and doing our best. And yeah, that's going to be the goal. I don't necessarily see too many players that could take over here in the starting lineup apart from Ilic. I am looking at a decent side, but probably an average rating of 68, 69 possibly, due to the certain 70 plus rated players in the squad. But definitely a team that we can improve immediately with the amount that we have to spend. Now, I personally normally like to buy a goalkeeper initially, but since we already have a decent one, we maybe focus on the defense first and then build our way up into the attack. And at the same time, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a look into the youth academy and hope for the best. Oh, it's horrible. We don't have anything here, man. So I'm just going to go ahead and do the right thing. I am only looking for the best of the best from the youth academy. And what we're going to do in order to achieve that is we're going to spend our money on decent scouts coming in. Some high-rated scouts. 5-star, 5-star. Immediately. 4 million. Half of our budget spent on a youth academy scout. He is going to be looking for talents, obviously, in Netherlands. That is what we're going to be looking for with him. And then we're going to try and sign another one for a decent rating. 4-star, 4-star. I'm fine with that. Belgian scouts sent to Belgium. That's how we're going to run it. So most of the money in the first season immediately just goes straight into looking for the best talents out there. So that is all the money that we spent. We're down to 2 million. That is our actual budget right now. Let's see if we can sell some players and make some profits. So I'm just quickly looking through the potentials of some of the players that we have in our starting lineup or even in the team. Drommel up to 81. Oosterwolde up to 81. Danilo up to an 80. Certain players up to 79, and we only have one player out on loan, really. We're going to focus on the ones that actually do have potential, make sure those players are in the starting lineup and improving throughout the season, and then we're going to get rid of the players that we just don't feel like are going to have a big impact in the future. Oh, by the way, I should probably show to you guys which teams are actually in our league, in this Beneleague. So let me just show you. I basically try to keep most of the highest rated teams from Belgium in here. So let me just count. How many Belgian teams do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 teams, 7 teams from Belgium. And then the rest is from Netherlands. I just went based on star rating. And obviously, Twente had to keep in as one of the lowest rated teams. So just so you guys know, those are the teams that we have in there. Might be even more. I might have miscalculated. But those are the teams that we have in there, alongside with the best Dutch sides. The preseason tournament sadly didn't go according to plan, so we didn't win it at all. We do have transfer offers though, so that's what's going to be very important for us. A lot of transfer offers for many players that are going to leave the team. This guy's not going anywhere. He's very talented. This guy's definitely leaving. Anyone below the 60 rating is going. Brahma is going to go as well. I have one specific player that I want to sign for that centre-mid CDM position that I really want to bring into the squad as soon as possible. So we need to let go of the captain, who's 33 years old. That one player I want to bring in is Xerxe. I think that's his name. And I think I used him somewhere. I can't remember where I used this kid in one of the career modes. He looks very good though. Xerxe is a player showing great potential. We are very interested in him immediately. He has a release clause, which I can't pay. So let's see if we can get a deal over the line. 2.1 million with a sell-on clause of 15%. They want 2.2. Perfect. He is normally worth 2.5. So this is going to be a great deal for our team. Oh, he comes in and he's valued at 3.2 million. That is even better, guys. Very happy with that. Comes in with a 67 rating. Exciting prospect. Let's go. Huge. Very happy with that. He takes over that CDM position for us. I think that's the position that he's going to be playing. Going to take him 12 weeks to improve there. I want him to be a CDM, so we're going to change him into a CDM properly. Good passing, good dribbling, good physicality, great pace as well. As a CDM, I feel like this guy could be pretty special for us. So Xerxe in the team, 67 rated. Going to change to a CDM very soon. 5-star weak foot, 3-star skill moves. Perfect addition to play alongside our very talented midfielders as well. Interestingly enough, a transfer has come in for Xerxe, the 65 rated center mid, who is has like a potential up to 75. We can let him go. That the amount that they're paying for him, I'll be very happy with, because I can probably bring in a better player. But Romerato is not going anywhere. Pleguazello, 23-year-old, 68 rated. Don't think I'm going to sell him either. So Xerxe sold for 1.9 mil. That puts us back up to 5.6, guys. That is a very good amount for us to get involved into the transfer market once again. Defensively, we are looking like we need a centre-back. So let's find a centre-back here that is going to replace Dumic, who is 28 years old. There's only one player really that I really want for this position. It's a right back that can play centre-back. It's Devin Wrench, but I like the name Divine more. Let's get him into the team. Showing great potential. 5-star weak foot again. Wow, let's get you, pal. Guys, as always, Youth Academy, we will be signing most of the players as long as they have decent potential. 650k for that man right there. Probably first couple of seasons, we're going to sign everyone that is above 500k. So exactly like that talent right there. Most of these guys are going to be added into the team. Once they become significant, you will see them within the squad anyways. So, Mr. Wrench, how much do I have to pay for you? How about 3.8 million with a sell-on clause of 15%. How are we feeling about this Ajax? 4.3. That is actually a good amount. That is a good amount. I'm going to pay 4.3 for him. Wrench, welcome to Twente. Wrench, what's your value at? What is his value at? He comes in though anyways. He's taken over this position from Dumic. Wrench comes in at a 71 rating. Now we just got to turn him into a centre-back, and it's good days, happy days from that point on. Don't care if he's 5'10". He'll be one of the best in the world in there if he sticks around with our club. Only 2 weeks for him to become a centre-back. Perfect. Oh my god. I am just realizing that the entire team is loaned in. Oh my. Wow, Cerny, Issa, Danilo, Narsing, Ilic, all the players that I thought were to be talents for this team are going to go. They're all going to go. I'm going to lose out on all these players. This is crazy. Lads, this ain't good at all. This is not good at all. We will have to spend a big chunk of money to replace all these players next season. From the starting lineup, Danilo, Narsing, Ilic, and Ebuehi all will be going. Yikes. Half a season later, we are 13th at the moment, guys. Not necessarily a bad result so far. Very happy with that. And at the top of the league, it's AZ Alkmaar, Club Brugge, right behind it. PSV and Ajax making up the top four there. Ghent and Genk struggling a little bit. Anderlecht in the 10th position. Us being 13th is actually quite impressive if you ask me. But I still have the worry of having to let go a lot of these players in the next season. We need a good finish to get good money into the club to be able to replace all these loanees with better players down the line. One thing that kind of worries me is the fact that Franks hasn't necessarily grown. That is a little bit of an issue. But I just realized I forgot to change his position. So that's my fault. He is going to be higher rated very soon. Sorry about that, Franks. It's my fault, definitely. And then we have another one that was changing positions. Yep. I messed up. I did mess up here. So that is totally my fault. And I think we have one more. And that should be Wrench changing to a centre-back. Bang. He's a 73 rated centre-back from now on. In terms of Youth Academy, we are looking at a couple of decently talented players, but way too low rated on their overalls in general. This guy wants to be promoted, so we'll promote him for now. But normally, I'm not too happy looking at what I'm seeing here. I need to see more than what I see in here to be a bit excited about the Youth Academy halfway through the season. A transfer offer coming in for Bosch, which we will have to accept since he has requested a transfer. 64 rated centre midfielder is going to leave the team. Halfway through the year, though, we can see lots of growth in certain players. We are looking at Drommel with a +2, Wrench with a +2. Danilo has gone up, sadly, because he's going to leave us. That sucks. Romerato is looking all right. Menig has gone up nicely. Plegozello has gone up. Pieri is going to leave us. Ilic is going to leave us at the end of the season because they're loanees. So we are looking at some growth, but I want to see at the end of the season if certain players will have +4s, +5s, because that's necessarily what I want to see in the next few months here. This guy's grown nicely. Going to be a good option for us. Hey, that's our biggest talent. Stan Hofmann coming in from Netherlands. Let's go, guys. Oh, wow. 2 decent talents and 1 scout report. Sometimes you get these special players. Just sometimes. Sadly, not often enough. But when you do, it feels great. And this guy looks unreal, by the way. Unreal, guys. We're going to try and improve his pace as much as we can immediately. And then later on, we'll focus on the rest. That guy looks unbelievable. He's going to be promoted to the senior team immediately. So he's going to replace Narsingh in our team moving forward, guys. Narsingh, I'm going to terminate his loan so that this young man gets as much playtime as possible. That is the plan, to keep his potential around. I think that's the right way of going about it. So Narsingh, goodbye, buddy. Have a good time. And now on that right-hand side, we will have the one and only young man with great potential. Beautiful. The season is ending, and guys, we are looking at a great run right at the end to pick up some more points. And as expected, not as expected actually, as unexpected I should say, our team is not necessarily the best, and we still made it into that 12th position. That is very good stuff in the first season. Very proud of the team and their performances right here. I am expecting a lot more moving forward. Club Brugge has won the first season of the Beneleague. It is a Belgian side lifting that trophy, as Xerxe Alkmaar have capitulated in the second half of the season. Very unlucky for them, but let's see how our team performed. So here we go. Statistically, we are looking at Danilo, the man who's only in on loan, going up by +5. Incredible season for him. Could be an option for us. Maybe I bring him back into the team because he has done extremely well for our squad, as you can tell. And he probably will have dynamic potential upgrading him. Manik has gone up to a 71. He is an original, so that is good to see. He's playing on that left-hand side for us, and he has 9 goals with 2 assists. Van Leuven as a substitute has done all right. Wrench has gone up +4. So in terms of goals, we've already seen who has done well, but let's see the ratings. +4 on Drummel, Wrench +4 as well, +5 on Danilo. Romerato going up to a 72. This guy sadly only in on loan, so we'll have to replace him. I need a massive budget for this upcoming season. Frank's only gone up by +2. This team needs to improve, and we can only do that by bringing in some big cash, because so many players are about to leave us. But I'm very proud that this first season has turned out this way, and we didn't end up at the bottom of the league table. A new season begins with a preseason tournament worth 3.6 million. The last one we failed miserably, and now, guys, the team is going to be pretty much empty. We need a huge transfer budget to make sure that we can turn this around. We get around 12 million. Okay, so 12 million I can actually work with. And we could potentially bring back Danilo immediately. I think the kid has done really well and deserves a spot in our team due to his great performances. So, first of anything, we want to sign this kid again. 9.5 mil now. Oh god, that's very expensive. That is my entire budget. No, Danilo, I'm sorry, man. I can't bring you back, sadly. You know who I'm going to go for? I'm going to go for a Bayern talent instead. I'm going to go for Joshua Xerxe. He is a loanee from Bayern Munich who did play at Parma, and now the 6'4" tall talent. I want to sign him into our team if possible. Let's see. 3.8 million with a sell-on clause of 15% for Xerxe. They want 6.1. So that tells me he has grown, which is a good thing. I do like the fact that they want that much money for him. 4.9. I'm trying to negotiate 6.1, not 6'1". He's actually 6'4", I think. 5.6. That's basically half of our budget. Looks like 6 million is what I will have to pay, guys. I can't risk another counter offer, otherwise they will stand up and leave. So we're gonna go after Xerxe, the Dutch man playing in Germany. Very talented player, and now he belongs to us. He is going to be our new striker. A transfer offer for Dumic, 1.4 mil. Goodbye. So Xerxe, what is your rating? How are you going to improve this team? He is at a 71. That is pretty much perfect. 72 pace, 68 shooting, 70 dribbling, 70 physicality, but most importantly, 6'4" tall. Is going to be quite the presence inside the box. The wingers will have to do well to get those balls on top of his head and into his feet. And of course, into the feet, we'll have to work on a cam that actually does well. So possibly that is the position that we're going to focus on for now. The player that I'm going to go for that cam position is called Tabouni. He is currently at Xerxe Alkmaar. Contract is expiring soon. Perfect situation for us to sweep in and get this player into our team. 4-star skiller, flair trait. Yeah. 2.8 million plus 10% sell-on clause. Deal done. Yeah. Come in. He's worth 3.3 million actually, and he is higher rated. Tabuni comes in. 78 pace, 74 dribbling. Looking very solid. I think now we need to find a new right back because this guy is going to go out on loan very soon. On a loan to buy actually. So we do need to bring in a new, fresh right back into the team. And I have one player specifically in my mind. This time it's Kylian Sardella. He is a right back from Anderlecht. So we're going to go over to the Belgian side this time around. 4-star weak foot. Let's sign him up. Can play on both sides. So that is very beneficial for our team. He is starting at around 2.5 million in value. So I'm assuming he's going to be around 3.2 maybe now. With a sell-on clause on 10%. We should be getting a counter offer here at least. 3.9 mil, so he's worth more than I thought. That is very good. Always love to see that. 3.6 million is actually fine for me. 3.85. All right, one last try. 3.75 maybe. Come on, make the deal happen. There we go. Anderlecht and company is letting go of a very talented right back that will be joining our team and strengthening us even more. Hey, Sardella worth 3.6 mil is at the 70 rating. Definitely an improvement to the side. We have Pieri for another season. He's apparently out on loan for 2 years into our team, so that's good. The defense is looking incredible, especially the goalkeeper has done really well. He has a release clause of 29 million though, so I got to keep that in mind. Good thing is there's plenty of really good goalkeepers in Belgium and Netherlands, so we don't have to worry about that position too much. But we are properly set up. And how much money do we still have left? How much do we still have left? We have around 2.4 mil. Actually, you have to send the scouts out. So we only have around 1 point something. So for now, I think we'll keep it the way it is. Only our second massive talent found now. Ralph Molinar. 1.5 mil. Get in, buddy. That is only the second one above 1 million so far, guys. Took us a long time to find him. Ooh, another one in there. Simon van Dyke. Ha! Love that name. Please be a centre-back. Hey, this Van Dyke kid is definitely a centre-back, by the way, not a right-back. So he's going to be changed into a centre-back. 64 rated right now, probably even higher rated. Molinar, 80 to 94 potential, guys. We are looking at a ridiculous player there who is very good in terms of pace, passing, dribbling, defending not so much. Let's change him into a cam because we will need a cam down the line. So if we want to let go of, what was his name? Tabuni? Who's 70 rated now, right now, that might be an option for us to consider. But Molinar looks very good. And this guy right here, 59 rating, looks just about okay. Whoa! Luca Rules, 4.1 mil. That is the best talent I've ever found in any Sprint to Glory. 4.1 million, guys. I can't wait to see what his rating is. I am so excited right now. What's your rating, buddy? What's your rating? He comes in at a 67. Unbelievable. The guy looks to have amazing pace, decent shooting, good passing, good dribbling. I will use him as a left wing. He's going to replace exactly the player that I'm wanting to let go, which is perfect. I love that. I want to focus on his shooting, though. His shooting is quite abysmal. So, Luca Rules, we're going to focus on your shooting, and you are going to be promoted to the main team immediately. Transfer offers for the guy that I'm trying to sell. Bournemouth is not going to get him. Someone else is going to get him. It's going to be Montpellier for 3 million. That is perfect. Maining is going because we do have that insane talent coming through the youth academy. We got to give him as much playtime as possible, hence why he's already in the starting lineup. All right, look, initially I was all in on Tabuni, but I just realized maybe we can do a little bit of a change here that could be exciting, especially due to the name of the player. It is Shavi Simmons. Now, Shavi Simmons is not necessarily a player that plays cam, but we can turn him into a cam, in my opinion. He's very young and very moldable, showing great potential, basically the same as the guy that we already have, but he's obviously a much bigger name and he can go onto the thumbnail. So hence why I want to bring him into the team if possible. We're going to offer them the man that we have here in the name of Tabuni. Shavi Simmons initially goes for 1.8 million. I think this could be a straight swap, could be a downgrade for now. Ooh, they don't want that, but I guess we can bring him in as a backup player. I think we can. So let's go with a counter offer of 3 million and basically see if PSG is interested in letting go of this young man. 3.2. Okay, I'll take that. 3.2 million. That is going to be the one and only transfer that we make in this January transfer window. Shavi Simmons will be joining into the team. Surprisingly enough, guys, Shavi Simmons has gone up to a 70 already. So I do really like that. He is definitely someone that I want to turn into a cam and use as a cam in this team. So that's going to be the plan. As long as he's a center midfielder, he probably won't be fitted for that cam position, especially due to simulations and stuff. But for now, we have him in the team, 70 rating, which is huge. And we're gonna change him into a cam, which could turn him into an even better player. Only takes him 2 weeks, which kind of gives me the pointers towards him actually being higher rated in that position. Let me see. I never tried him at cams, so is he higher rated there? Not really. He is basically the same rating, but that's fine. So Tabuni can be sold, and we can use some of the other youth academy players as backups. Yeah. 2.3 mil. Edwin van Doorn, 17 years old, 80 to 94. Perfect. Van Doorn is coming in looking like a very good center back, not a CDM. So we're going to change him into a center back and possibly use him down the line. Guys, the last months of the second season are coming up, and as you can tell, we are getting some decent results along the way. Draws and wins. The team is competing. It is doing well. Twente has become much better. We have beaten Club Brugge, and to finish off the season, a win against Utrecht puts us into the top 4. European football is a chance, is an opportunity that we could take part in next season. Europa League, here we come. 62 points, only 1 point made the difference right there. And only 3 points to the first position. If I tell you right now that next season, hopefully we're going to be in that first position, I don't think I'm asking for too much. So 2 seasons in, the team is doing really well. And in terms of performances, let's take a look at the top performers of our squad. Xerxe was the right choice. 76 rated, +5 this season. Very nice. Still below the rating of Danilo, but I am very confident in Xerxe as a striker. Rots on that right wing position, even though he shouldn't be playing. He's on a 10 goals and 5 assists. Van Leuven, 9 goals, 3 assists for himself. Very impressive. Romerato is up to a 76. Beautiful. Wrench was injured, but still a +3 this season. Vranks has done well in his position. Tabuni has had plenty of play time. Sardella, only 14 games this season, which is a bit concerning. Pieri is going to leave us next season. Shavi Simmons, 7 games, 1 goal. Reul's coming in with the +3. Molenaar with a +4. Drommel with a +2. Highest rated player in our team. Oosterwolde has gone up +4, which is nice to see. I was kind of worried that he might have to be replaced next season. But what I need to see next season specifically is players with higher potential. That is what I'm hoping for. And now I know why this guy didn't play. Because he's a right mid and not a right wing. So next season, we'll probably have to focus on bringing in a proper right winger into the team to take over that position, because Hofmann has sadly lost his potential. Sadly, guys, that has happened. New preseason tournament can bring in up to 5.3 million, and the budget is sat at 17 million. That is a spicy little budget that we can definitely do a lot with. But let's take a look at the highest rated players. Great potential. Nothing here, sadly. Exciting prospect on Xerxe, which is great. This guy's 22. That's why it doesn't show anything. So let's keep that in mind. We have Vranks. Potential to be special. Let's go. Oosterwolde has nothing, so we'll have to probably replace him. Great potential on Sardella. Plegazello will have to be replaced as well. Simmons coming up with no potential. Come on, game. Don't do this to me. Tabuni has that special something. Both of our cams looking terrible right now. Hofmann has lost it all. Reul's has kept it. 70 rated exciting prospect. Perfect. So a couple of ups and downs when we're looking at potential, but overall, I'm pleased with how we are looking right now. Transfer offers. Rots can go. Plegazello, 3.4 mil, can go. It is going to be a big season of transfers. Molenaar, 1-year loan, can go over to us at Alkmaar to have some fun. And Schoten can have a loan deal as well. Smal, the left back, will leave us. Tabuni for 3.6 mil will go. Schoten, loan deal will be accepted. And Hofmann, his release clause has been triggered by Bruges. So he is going to go as well. Lots of money should be coming into the team very soon. Van Leuven, 2.8 mil. Goodbye. Bye-bye, buddy. We will see you gone, and lots of players have been sold. So now we should be looking at a decent amount of cash, guys. Let's see it here. 32 million to spend. Let's go. Guys, I have just found some unbelievable players. So prepare yourselves for Otto Suarte, for Jackson Jr., who looks good, but not too special. But look at these. Jose Brandao, Souza De Almeida. Look at those stats. Looks unbelievable. And we have Douglas da Silva coming in as well. 4 free agents coming into the team. And they are looking to shake things up. Bro, I am so excited to check these players' stats. 75 rated Da Silva. 78 pace, 76 physicality, 68 defending, 6'2" tall. Souza De Almeida, looking to be one of the most insane midfielders here. Definitely should be in a very higher up position, I think, due to his stats. 5-star weak foot as well. Oh, surprisingly, he's not higher rated anywhere else, but he looks unbelievable. Jackson Jr. only a 65, Otto Suarte 75, and he wants to be crucial for his team players. So Drommel, might be time to let him go. He's 25 years old. He's not growing anymore. So might want to let him go and give a chance to this Brazilian goalkeeper. Is he Brazilian? I don't remember. No, Spanish goalkeeper. But very, very good signings, especially these two. Whew. Look, all kinds of special. This guy's showing great potential. Gonna take him 15 weeks to improve his defending. Defending is quite low on his list. Definitely a better centre mid, probably. Even better cam, possibly. I mean, could I change him to a cam, maybe? Is that the position he needs to play in? 75 weeks. Now, we're going to keep him where he is. And then we're going to have this other guy. Where is he? Otto Suarte here, showing great potential as well. 15 weeks. We'll take that. And then Da Silva, I want to change into a centre-back. He's an exciting prospect. 71 weeks. Yikes. That sucks. But he's very talented. You know what? I'm going to turn Xerxe into a cam. That's the plan from now on, guys. We're going to turn him into a cam, and the other guys are going to play center defensive midfield for us. Because Xerxe has potential to be special, so there's no way I'm dropping him. And there's the offer for Romerato. We sadly have to let him go, guys. 77 rated, 16 million for him, which I'll take immediately, and 440k for Bruns. That is going to be a nice boost to the budget. And with that budget, the question is, what do we buy, man? We can probably buy one of the biggest talents. So I'm excited about that. Osterwolde transfer offer, 75 rated, 21 years old. Can go for 7 mil. And Romerato, we have accepted already, but we can do it again. Still waiting for him to be sold. For the right wing position, guys, we are going for an exciting prospect in the name of Doku. He is a very, very talented player, as you guys know. He is from Belgium. 44 mil for him. I'm going to negotiate first. If we can get him below the price, that'd be great. In terms of an offer, we're going to offer the player that we had available to us here. Let's give them, how much should we give them? 25 mil. I might be overpaying here. I'm not too sure. I feel like I'm definitely overpaying. Let's go with a 10% deal. And let's drop this to like 18 mil. I'm not too sure, man. I might be making a huge mistake in terms of the value, but they want 37 million plus the player, which is perfect because I want to get rid of the player. 30 million plus the player. Come on, please. Please, Ihattaren. Yes! Doku! Right wing! Exactly what we needed. Our biggest transfer, Doku, has come in 27k in terms of his wages. I'm very happy that we were able to use the player for the swap deal. I really wanted to use him there. Where is Doku? He's in that left back position for some reason. Van Leuven is going to come out there. And now we do need a left back. We do need to bring someone in immediately. Or we change him to a left back, him to a right back, and bring in one of the centre backs that we have on the bench who actually have potential to be special. So that might be the way to go. Someone is buying Drommel for 27.6 mil, guys. Perfect. We do have loan offers coming in for certain players as well here. Luca Rolls is a very high rated player, so we're going to reject anything that comes his way. Leuven, though, we will accept to go ahead and out on loan. Drommel going to Juventus. 81 rated, 27.6 mil coming into the club would be huge. We already have a goalkeeper waiting to take over his position. He's not necessarily higher rated, but has potential. So we can work with that and possibly bring in another massive signing into the team. The thing is, both centre-backs that we have are exciting prospects or have potential to be special. Van Doorn, potential to be special. Van Dyke, exciting prospect. I don't necessarily know if I want to change that around or keep these two forever and try and grow them as much as possible. And then the left wing is also an exciting prospect. So maybe we just save up the money for a little bit for one huge transfer down the line. You know what? For that cam position, I'm going to make a transfer. At least I'm going to try. We're going to go for Ihattaren, a very talented player, as you guys know. I tried for Lang, I tried for Verscharen. None of them worked out in terms of deals. So we're going to go for this high rated player. 35 million offered along with a 15% sell-on clause. AC Milan, what we saying? 41. That is basically our entire budget that they're asking for here. 39.5 is going to be my offer. Come on, AC. Yes! Ihattaren to finally upgrade that cam position with a player that actually can go up in his rating. 4-star, real face. Let's go, buddy. So Ihattaren comes in at which rating? Come on, be very high rated, please. Yes, 80. Perfect. Look at that. Xerxe, rules, exciting prospect or potential to be special by now. Doku, exciting prospect. Ihattaren can definitely get above the 86. Souza De Almeida looks incredible anyways. Frank's potential to be special. Van Doorn, Van Dyke, both at least exciting prospects. Sardella, left back. Xerxe is going to turn into right back. And this team is set for the future. Well, would you look at that, guys? Even though the first month was horrible, after making the changes to our team and bringing in the players that we have brought in November, unbeaten. In this month, unbeaten. And now we're in January. And now we are in the top 6 still, and not too far away from the top. There is not a long... Actually, whoa, we are far away. Ooh, this season Ajax is dominating. Interesting. So maybe their players have grown a lot, and that could lead to them being dominating right now. Lots of talent in these teams, man. It's not going to get easier. I completely forgot that the other teams are growing as well, so I kind of expected us in that first position, but not happening. Guys, the season is over. May 2023. Our third season has finally come to an end, and Twente is third. So we have improved, but so have the other teams. Genk has won the title. Ajax once again not able to clinch that title. After 34 games, they have 68 points. We have 62. But most importantly, who has performed the best this season for us? And in terms of top scorers, do we have anyone in there? Doku is in there with 14 goals. Xerxe with 13. That is very good to see. Lots of our players doing well individually. Ihattaren in that cam position with the 8 assists. Beautiful. And when we look into our squad, you can see lots of growth, of course. Rules up to a 76. Xerxe 81. Doku 83. Xerxe 82. Van Doorn and Van Dyke doing well in that centre-back position. Sardella enjoying that left-back spot. Very well balanced. Souza Almeida up to an 82. Ihattaren has grown. Frank has grown. The only reason why Frank hasn't really grown too much is because I constantly kept changing his position and forgot that I had him on a development plan for the cam position. He should have grown so much more by now. Totally my fault. Should be at least an 80 rated player this season. So that's something that I need to pay some attention to. And Shavi Simmons has gone up to a 75. So good for him. Nice to see him grow a little bit more. But now the question is, what's going to happen next season? We only have 3 million to spend. We failed in the Europa League this season massively right at the end, right at the beginning of the new season. We played for the qualifiers of Europa League, and you guys can see here, we lost both of those games 1-0. So no European football for us that season. Maybe season number 4 can be the one in which we finally win the league title and maybe even do well in Europe. Let's see how the team does in the future from now. Good growth, but I need to see more, and slowly but steadily, most of these players need to be above the 80 rating in the team. A new season begins. I'm here. It's it's 9 a.m. in the morning. This is the next day of the Sprint to Glory. 8 million in the preseason tournament. That is a good chunk of money. I finally want to win something, man. I feel like it's time for us to win something, but the team obviously is not there yet, but maybe we can get them there. Let's see if anyone has gone up in potential.
Great potential here. Wasn't he an exciting prospect? That's weird. Great potential here as well. Great potential. Exciting prospect on Ihattaren. Nice. Contract expiring soon. Let's fix that immediately. How much? Xerxe, we will never know, sadly, his potential anymore. Great potential here as well. Has potential to be special. Still on Xerxe, even though I messed up with the development plan multiple times. So that's good. Rules is looking good. Shavi Simmons is done anyways. We'll keep him as a backup. Kramer, potential to be special on Van Doorn still, and Van Dyke as well, still very high rated. So we do have those guys looking very, very spicy, and I'm excited to see what they can get to in terms of their ratings. But what is the budget this season? How are we looking in terms of the money that we have? 27 million to spend, around 8 million from the preseason tournament. This could be a special season if we make the right decisions. All right, guys, what I've done right now is look through the free agents. And as you can tell, we have found some hidden gems. Marrone, Pizzicanella. Both of these guys looking very good. This guy, 75 rated, 21 years old. This guy's 74 rated. So some options there. I will choose one of them and bring them in as a backup into our team. We have Michalak here, who is 74 rated as a CDM. Looks very good. Palaversa as well. Both these guys looking quite solid, actually. And then we have a striker. We don't have a striker as a backup, so we definitely are going to be signing that guy as well. So I will probably bring in everyone that is above the 70 rating just to strengthen up the squad in terms of depth a little bit more. And immediately our bench is looking much better. Lopez Al-Qaeda coming in with that 71 rating. Michalak coming in with 74. Palaversa as well, and Marrone coming into the squad as well. Very good backups for our team. Finally, our bench is looking stronger, and that could lead to better results in the future. So I am very happy with the changes that we have made to our squad in this transfer window already, without actually spending too much money on it. Halfway through the season, no transfers made. I wanted to use this team the way it is, and it has proven to be worth it. 38 points in our 4th season. Halfway through. Lovely. We might actually have a chance to win this season and get a trophy into the cabinet. That would be lovely to see. Interesting that not Ajax, not one of the teams that has won the league in the previous seasons, is in there in the top 4. So that's very interesting for us to see. In terms of performances, though, let's see. We have Noah Lang in that first position for Ajax right now. The guy is very talented, and I'm very interested in him. If Doku doesn't grow, Noah Lang is definitely someone that I want to bring in if possible, even though Doku is listed for player of the month, so that's maybe a good thing. But in terms of top scorers, we're not there, which is a bit sad to see. In terms of performances halfway through, you can see here Xerxe with 16 goals, very good. Ihattaren with 10 and 7, 10 and 7 there as well, 10 and 5. 4 players above 10 goal contributions, or 10 goals. That is amazing. So very happy with that. And in general, 5 players over 10 goal contributions. Very good growth for our team. Lots of high ratings here, but at the same time, some of these players in their development plans now takes them 50 plus weeks to grow. For example, Doku, which is not good. So we need these guys to get a potential boost for the next season. If they don't, we are looking at a team that is not necessarily improving, and we need cash to improve it then. But let's see how we finish off this season. Guys, we are in the Europa League semifinals, I think, right there. Oh no, please. Did we just lose that? No, come on. We lost it now. Europa League semifinals against Arsenal. We lost it, guys. We nearly had our hands on a European trophy, but we have finally won the league. It took us 4 seasons. Twente has done it. 76 points on us. Get in. There we go. That's more like it, boys. That's what I wanted to see from our team. Feyenoord, PSV, and Utrecht in the top 4. All Dutch teams in the top 4. Very interesting that the Belgian sides have been struggling there. Ajax in 10th. I don't know how that works out, but hey, it is what it is. Last season, they won the league. This season, they're 10th. They must have lost a couple of players, but lads, look at that. Yes, nearly the entire team is 80 plus rated. Van Dyke and Van Doorn have gone up by +3, I think. But let's take a look at the highest rated players. +5, +4, +3, +2. Oh, why only +2? +6 there for Xerxe. Potential to be special. Doku +1. Oroz Huarte has gone up to an 83. Verls up to an 82. Sardella has gone up to an 80. Not looking too good, though. Van Doorn, +6. Van Dyke, +6. I told you we should keep these guys and work on them, and it's exactly what we have done, and we have been rewarded for it. Michalak with the +2. Palaversa +2 as well. Marone +1. Kramer has gone up a little bit. Simmons is up to a 76. Yay! Lopez Alcaide, +3 for him. Molinar, +2. So very good growth for our players this season. Exceptional growth. And then look at that. 55 games, 30 goals. Xerxe is the main man. Doku with 32 goal contributions. If he doesn't get a potential upgrade, I'm going to be super mad. Ihattaren with over 34 goal contributions. 17 goals, 17 assists. He might just be the player of the season for us. Unbelievable performance from him. Reus has done well. Franks has done exceptionally well from CDM. And man, I am very happy with our team and the performance there. That is some amazing stuff from the boys. I need to continue doing that. And I do believe that we should technically be dominating the Eredivisie or the Beneleague now. We should be doing very well here. And maybe we get some big offers to change the team around a little bit in certain positions. I do see certain players not looking too good in terms of potential. So maybe as we get to the new season, some players might go up in potential. If they don't, we're going to get rid of them. New season begins with 10.2 million, potentially, obviously. But most importantly, the actual potential of the players. I beg you, come on. I want to see no more showing great potential. I want to see exciting prospects every single position I look at, okay? So here it goes. Let's see if these guys have gone up. Ihattaren, we will not know. These guys are 22. That sucks. We can't see it anymore. Great potential on Wrench, which means he's not going to grow. That's really annoying. Potential to be special still there. Exciting prospect. Potential to be special. Come on. That's what I want to see, man. Sardella, I will never know. Van Doorn still kept it. Exciting prospect on Van Dyke still. Maybe that changes in the future. He's only 18, man. 18 and 19. Both of those players, and something is in my mouth. That's not ideal. Marone coming up with the 77 there. Michalak, nothing. Come on, exciting prospects, man. The issue is, a lot of these players are 22 now, so we will never know. But what is the budget looking like? 62 million. That's why I saved up. That's why I didn't spend any of my money in the last season. Now we can make some changes for the better. I think there's one specific player that we can actually bring into the team to improve us immediately, and that is the man himself, Wijndal. He is a 24-year-old left back who is worth 56 million right now. I'll try and sign him if I can. That will improve our left back position massively because our left back at the moment is an original right back who has been changed to that position. So let's go ahead and offer Sardella here 31 million for him, and offer a transfer deal of 30 million on top of it with a sell-on clause of 10%. See if this deal can go through. If it does go through, it's massive for us. If it doesn't, wow. They want 64 million on top of this. Are you mad? 50. Come on, man. Don't be silly. There we go. Okay. Wow, 64 was a lot. 50 still is a lot, but it's not going to be easy to upgrade this team. So whichever transfer we can make, we got to make. And Wijndal is a huge one. So Wijndal is up to an 85, 91 pace, 79 passing, 83 dribbling, 79 defending, 79 physicality. Definitely improves our team massively. And I can see certain players going up to a 90 this year, as these two guys finally step up above the 80 rating to give us a good enough team to compete in the Europa League, and now this season in the Champions League, actually. It's going to be interesting to see how far we can make it with this team already. So guys, we are going into January, and I'm seeing we drew against Barcelona. That gives me a lot of hope when we look into the future. 48 points now. Why is my manager rating so low? What is happening? Why is it so low? Who wants to leave my team? Oh, please don't tell me I have issues with contracts. Please, please, please. Anyone? Okay. Why is my manager rating so low? If what is that for? Why is it? What's the issue here? We are looking at sign one young player. Oh, we need to sign someone in this transfer window for sure. So that might be the reason as to why we are struggling so much. So we will definitely sign a young player. Don't worry, team. But we are looking good. Look at that. Everyone above the 80 rating,
finally, we have done it, guys. And this team might just be the final team unless we get a lot of money in the next season and get a huge budget to add in another marquee player into this team. But right now, the way we've built it, it's looking very good. Maybe De Ligt as a main player to come into this team in the future. I see that centre-back position as one of the low-rated spots, so there's a potential to improve that spot. And also, the CDM position, maybe Gravenberch instead of Souza De Almeida. That could be an option as well. So a couple of players are still out there that I want to bring into this team to perfect this squad. But I'm very happy with the looks of it so far. A couple of Belgian beasts, a couple of Dutch beasts in there as well. But halfway through, 48 points, and Xerxe is the top scorer. That's what I want to see from my team. Lovely. Now, let's sign a young player before I get fired. I've just signed one insane player from the free agents, 73 rated Djordjevic. He's coming in with 82 pace, 73 shooting, 79 dribbling as well. Left-footed, only 19 years old. A good talent to bring into the squad to potentially improve our squad depth a little bit more, as we have multiple 70+ rated players now in the bench and reserves. Guys, unbelievable scenes. It's AS Roma in the Europa League final coming up for us. We have gotten past the likes of Leverkusen to get here. The team has done very well, and I want to see the growth of the squad. And I'm going to watch and see who has scored the goal in this Europa League finals. Xerxe up to a 90 rating. The kid has taken over and he's doing an exceptional job for the team right now. Doku has gone up, so that means his potential has gone up, which is great. Ihattaren looks good. Souza looks all right. Franks looks exceptional. Centre-back Van Doorn looks very good. Van Dyke sadly got injured. Wijndal with a red card. Wrench coming in with the 86 rating. Suarte with the 86 as well. But we will have some issues in terms of the simulation here. 2 players are going to be missing, so that is not going to be ideal. Sadly, we will have to drop these guys out of this matchup here. Who do we have a centre-back even as a backup? Ooh, doesn't look like we do. And that's not really good, is it? Palaversa, can you play centre-back? No. I mean, any of you guys? Mashalak? Yeah, Mashalak plays centre-back in this game, guys. Let's see if the team can get the dub with so many injured players and red-carded players as well. Good luck. Win this, and you are heroes. Come on, Twente. Yes! Lopez Alcaide coming in off the bench and scores the free agent. Gets us the big trophy. Our first European trophy. Next season, I want that Champions League title on a plate delivered to me. Okay? That's what I want. Well done, team. Let's see. Let's put the boys back into the squad just so we don't have any issues later on simulating our matches and stuff. So let me just quickly change that. Where's the centre-back that we're missing here? Van Dijk. There he is. So let's put him back in there. Let's see the individual performers of this season. Who has done well, who hasn't. We have 37 goals on Xerxe. He never assists anyone else. Super selfish. But as long as you score, I'm fine with that. 90 rated. Ihattaren, 35 goal contributions as well. This guy is ridiculous right now. Doku with the 87. He's up. He has had a better season than last season, I think. Drills, very impressive. Wow, above 30 goal contributions for our left wing. Super talent from Belgium. Very well done. Franks as well with the 89 rating there. +5 this season. Wijndal has gone up by +1. I think his potential is going to go up next season. I can see him going higher up in his rating. Souza has done well. Just in general, very good growth. +6 on Van Doorn once again, man. The centre-backs are doing so well in terms of growth. Molinar has gone up by +3 as well. 86 rated Suarte. Van Dijk sadly injured, so he would have definitely gone up a little bit more if he didn't get injured. Hopefully that doesn't hinder him when it comes to his growth. He's still an exciting prospect, but he has a broken tibia, and he's going to be only back in 3 months' time. So overall, exceptional. We have won the Europa League. We have won the Eredivisie with 90 points on us. That is the most points we've had, and we've gone invincible. Not a single match has been lost. Do you understand what that means? We are dominating this league, and we will continue to do so until we win that Champions League title. Give me the biggest budget you can give for the next season, please. Thank you. 12.3 million in the new preseason tournament. And we also have changed this Djordjevic guy from left wing to striker. And that was the right choice. As you guys can see, goes up to a 76 rating. But what's the budget? 84 mil. That's not amazing. It definitely isn't an amazing amount. But I can maybe do something with it, considering that we could sell some players from the bench to get some extra cash in. Maybe we can do that. But in terms of potential, do we see any improvements on any of the players here? Reul still remains potential to be special. And apart from that, potential to be special here. Exciting prospect still, despite the injury. That's good to see. I didn't want the guy to lose all of his potential, but that's pretty much all it is. Is Xerxe above 21 now? Is that why we don't see his stats? Yeah, he's 22 now, so that's fine. I'm not really too fussed about the potential of the players anymore, but I am fussed about the rating, and Van Dyke is a little bit low rated, and there is one specific player that would take over that position immediately and do really well, and his name is De Ligt. But can I sign him now? I highly doubt it. The guy has like 92 potential, so buying him right now is pretty much impossible. Something has to happen for that to happen. Well, guys, it looks like we have an opening. Van Doorn, a transfer offer from Real Madrid, 150 million for him. That is going to be the catalyst of us bringing in a new centre-back in the name of De Ligt. So we are just waiting for that deal to go through. Once it goes through, De Ligt will be joining our team. And then he will have to help Mini Van Dijk to become a better centre-back. So that's how it's going to go. Oh, by the way, I'm going to buy a goalkeeper named Flarion Enzo, or whatever his name was here. 83 rated, free agent. Yeah, thank you. So what do we have to offer for De Ligt? I wonder how much they are going to ask for him. I'm going to give them a sell-on clause, even though I'm not going to sell him, obviously. But De Ligt, 150 million from me. They just want a casual 238 million offer. Yeah, sure, man. Sounds like a great idea. How about 190 mil? This is going to be one of the most expensive transfers we've ever made in any of our Sprint to Glory. So prepare yourself here for an insane amount spent. But it is for the better of the team. De Ligt obviously is a marquee player from Netherlands. He's the highest potential player that we can sign. 195 million, a huge amount of money spent to upgrade from a youth academy player to an actual Dutch beast in De Ligt. He goes in and plays alongside Van Dijk now. De Ligt with 83 pace, 73 passing, 74 dribbling, 90 defending, 91 physicality. I have a feeling that we're going to have a bunch of 90 plus rated players at the end of the season. Currently, we have 2. I will bet that we'll have at least 5 by the end of the season. Well, guys, I told you there's going to be 5 players above 90, and we are looking at 1, 2, 3, 4 players. Xerxe, 91, Ihattaren, 90, Xerxe, 91, and De Ligt on the 92 as well. Very, very good stuff right there for the team itself. Van Dijk is back from his injury, so that's good as well. Really, really happy to see him back. But this is only halfway through the season. We're currently on 48 points with Twente. Very happy with the performance of the squad in that area. Xerxe with the 12 goals. Very nice to see him do well. Again, he is dominating the Beneleague at the moment. And we have 38 million to spend. I have figured out everyone's budgets, everyone's contracts, basically. Made sure that everyone is happy. Our manager rating is at an 80. So that is good to see for us. Our goalkeeper has gone up to an 89, by the way. And we are in the Champions League. Yes, Sporting right there is coming up against us. This team could potentially win it all, even in this season. We're not that far into it, man. This is only our 6th season, and we could potentially win it all in season number 6. And that would be very impressive if you ask me. But the team has done really well. Lots of actual players in here. I'm thinking of maybe one more transfer, and that would be Gravenberch instead of Almeida. But in order to be able to pull that off, I need a little bit more money, I think. So I am going to offer Brandao Souza, and I will offer them 30 million on top of it to get this deal through, guys. I want Gravenberch to join our team. If we can make it happen, let's make it happen right now, right here. Nope, not going to happen. 172 mil, not going to happen. Sorry. we'll have to reject that. Gravenberch might not be able to join us. Guys, I don't want to say it, but I'm going to say it. And I missed it. And I'm so sorry for it. I simmed a little bit too far forward. Please don't hate me. But I will show you right now what has happened in this season. We are first with 85 points, less points than last season. Only one loss, no invincibles this time around, which kind of sucks, but it is what it is. But when we go into our team, we do see in terms of stats, Xerxe, 39 goals, 2 assists. Ihattaren, 32 goal contributions. Doku, Rules, both doing extremely well in the team. Dyke with 8 goals and 4 assists as a centre-back. I don't know how the hell that happened. Xerxe has done really well throughout this season. But we're going to take a look into the stats in a little bit because I have to show you something very special. I simmed to June instead of May, but we won the Champions League title. I should have not simmed so far ahead, but we have done it, guys. Look at that. Tottenham in the semi-finals, beat them twice, beat Atletico Madrid, and beat Lionel Messi's Barcelona in the final. GG's to our team. Exceptional performance from this Dutch/Belgian squad. The Beneleague team has done it. The guys have done an incredible job. And as I said to you, at least 590 rated players, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So six 90 plus rated players already. And these guys are still young. 23 years old, 24, 24, 25, 24. We are looking at some incredible players. Even going into the future, these guys can go up in their rating. If we would go ahead even more, I am pretty sure that we could get this team to an average rating of at least 90. Looking at the squad, man, this is one of the better ones that we have done for sure. In terms of one thing specifically, though, I'll have to point this out. It might be about the formation, but I don't know why it worked out so well. From now on, I'm going to try to do Sprint to Glories in a 4-3-3 defending formation, because everyone, the left wing, striker, right wing, and the cam, constantly scoring, constantly getting assists. In other formations, it's basically just the striker doing all the hard work, and then there's a couple of people below 10 goal contributions, but that's it. But not here, man. These guys are doing an exceptional job no matter what, and we are looking at some of the best players in the world right here. Xerxe with a 93. Just an exceptional finisher, obviously. Most importantly, his finishing is absolute quality. Doku has gone up, even though I thought he was stuck at one point, so that's very nice to see. Reels has gone up to a 90 rating. Ihattaren was a beast as well for us. A 91 rated cam. Xerxe, here from the beginning, basically. Has been here for a very long time and looks like Tielemans on steroids, basically. Then we have Souza De Almeida here with the 88 rating. Wanted to bring in Gravenberch, didn't have the chance to. Wijndal on that 89. Van Dyke with the 85. Dyke with the 93. And Wrench with the 89. Suarte from the free agents coming in with that 89 rating. Very happy again that we have seen certain things in here. We have seen youth academy players doing really well. We have seen free agents do really well. And of course, we have had the other players, mostly the actual real life players in this squad that have done an exceptional job. Very disappointed with Shavi Simmons. I was kind of hoping to turn him into a beast and use him instead of Souza De Almeida. But Shavi Simmons messed up straight away and didn't really have the chance to prove himself too much. But man, it's been a blessing. Once again, another Sprint to Glory comes to its end. It might be one of the shorter ones. I'm not too sure how long this Sprint to Glory has gone because it just went so smooth. The Beneleague, if they actually do it, I'd be very excited about it. Let me know in the comments down below, guys, which nation should we do next, or which nations? If you want me to do multiple ones like we have done this time around, let me know in the comments down below. I'm very excited to move on with the Sprint to Glory series, and you guys have been supporting it in a massive way. So thank you so much to every single one of you. I think this is the way forward for my content. The Sprint to Glories are my main series that does extremely well on the channel, and from now on we're going to focus a lot more on it. And this one I recorded in only 2 days, so hopefully I am getting a little bit more efficient with this, and hopefully you guys have enjoyed it at the end of the day. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time for the next Sprint to Glory. Take care and peace.